Alright, so hey guys, this is John here. Just want to kind of go through. Been building a little bit of stuff in Minecraft over the last month or two. Some of the stuff came out good, some of the stuff maybe not as perfect as I'd like, but it all comes out pretty cool. I do actually like building some bigger things these days. As you can tell here, it's just a big old boat that I built. It actually is complete. You can go inside of it and all that good stuff. Obviously, Minecraft is not going to float. I got kind of a new age lighthouse here with just lights all about around it. Just a little bit more old fashioned lighthouse here, standard one. I think there's about 6 of them throughout the place. Now, what good would it be to be in Minecraft world without a McDonald's? So, just as I look around here, these guys are out there all day long trying not to get killed by zombies. So what do they need to do? They need to wind down with a mix something or another. So, we can go around. A little creeper walking out there. A few benches in here. Didn't want to do too much overkill. Got some registers, some oven back there so they can actually burn some meat. And I made the mistake the first time putting a see-through door, and I thought about that, and I thought, it's only one bathroom, so it's going to be unisex. If that's the case, I really don't know they want a see-through door. But, toilet seat lifts up and down. So, as well as I do, you go to McDonald's, you're going to end up needing that sucker working. Alright, so as important as all that is, I did build a church here. You got to have some kind of religion available, not required, of course, but there's as close as I come to the good book. And just as I go around here, again, this is creative mode, so I obviously have a little bit more latitude in what I do. Several houses around here to work with. Kind of a hotbed where I've got a few spawners that are actually creating these little guys. So as we get out here, my wife actually asked me for a gazebo. So I think she meant in real life, but I went ahead and I built one here. It actually came out pretty cool. Did build that for her. She actually did like it. And you gotta have a few things as you get in there. So you do need to have, just for your reference, it's good to have a school. So a creeper school for villagers. So you got the classroom up here. There's no real good chalkboard per se, but now one of the cool things I did do, all the desks flip up so they can keep their stuff in there. Your school students don't have to keep all their stuff out on their desks at any given time. Alright. So occasionally when I go in here, one thing I do find out, there is a fire department here, there's an actual fire truck. Now the fire department actually has the full drop down thing there. You can actually take a look in. There's a couple, nice little ladder way to get up there. It's a decent little place. The one thing I've noticed though that comes in kind of important anywhere you go is to have a good police station. Obviously in a place full of zombies it can be a good thing. So if you're coming to visit somebody, just come through here and look around. Now occasionally there will be somebody in here, mainly because I have these. If you notice, I'm using the metal doors and there's no pad on the inside of it. So if the villagers walk in here, see it automatically opens, they'll walk in and they'll get stuck. So I have had to free a villager or two. I kind of consider it like the Andy Griffith Show and Otis the Drunk. But since they can't actually open the doors themselves, I have to hook them up with it. Made a big old city hall, and I don't think I ever actually decorated city hall there. Whoop, did not mean to do that. Alright, so city hall, just a giant, huge flipping building here. And pretty much a useless waste of space, so typically I consider this Congress. Alright, we go a little bit further next to my wife's gazebo. What in the world's that little zombie think he's doing there? Alright. So this is actually my pride and joy. I actually love my windmill here. It's actually a really cool looking windmill. It overlooks the gazebo. Just a nice aesthetic quality. Nothing too overdone. Relatively simplistic. And takes us kind of back around to the loop of McDonald's. Again, need a good bathroom, McDonald's is the place to go. Need a reason to go to the bathroom, McDonald's is the place to go. So it's kind of a really useful place. Got another lighthouse here. In case you can't tell, and this might be somewhat obvious, I do like the lighthouses. So I made them a little planting thing here. And I don't know how many of them actually use it or not. Frankly, the ones I've seen are pretty much lazy bums. But what do I know? I'm just an old man. Alright, so got another lighthouse. I'm kind of on a rail against ships coming into port and running into stuff. It's just bad for business, you know what I mean? One of the things I made recently, I did make a plane, and it's actually floating off the ground. You can actually see it right there. So, ooh, floating in midair. Wow. Alright, so I know you're excited about that. Absolutely, and how could you not be? So kind of go around, there's a spider running around up there, and you can kind of tell where I was not too long ago. If there's one thing you ever notice, if you like to use lava or fires or something and you don't sit there and stare at it till it goes out, it'll be there next time you go. Strangest darn thing, but it is the way that the game works. You just kind of have to be cognizant of that when you play it, or for all you out there in lands that don't use the word cognizant, just be aware. So there's lots of crazy land out here. There's a few spots where I just kind of built, and it's kind of hard for me to get lost. One of the things that I did in building all this, I kind of did it with a little bit of pragmatism in place. When I venture off, the system that I typically use, just to make you aware of a good trip, you can easily in infinite world mode get lost. So I'll throw little suckers down here as I go when I know I'm near something that I recognize, and it's kind of like works like the bird crumb mentality. So just kind of place them just where you can at least see them. Worst case scenario, there's a storm, it's nighttime, whatever it is, if you think you're getting lost, you are able to pretty much make a line to get back to where you want to be. So I'm up here and, oh look, there's a bed. Gee, I wonder who would have put that there. And believe it or not, I actually have some stuff in some of these places out here. And I obviously just going to keep it running smoothly just so I can find my way back at any given time. I've almost gotten lost a few times, but frankly, I worked very diligently to find my way back, mainly because I have all the lighthouses and, McDonald's. So I'm loving it. Alright, well anyway, that's about it for now as far as what I'll show you guys. There's obviously more we can do. A few random places. And this place, just so you know, some of it's spread out, some of it's made more like cities, but all of it is a pretty big layout over a lot of area. And I've tried to map it out as best I can using this instead of the regular map, just so I can kind of see where I am, see what's going on. So here we are back where the fire department and all that stuff is. By the way, there's a bakery, a post office, there's some other cool stuff in here that I can delve into at another point. I realized at one point I was building so much stuff that I pretty much should build houses for these guys, and I did. There's their houses right there. Yes, they get 4 whopping houses. I've seen them. All they ever do is jump on the beds anyway, so I don't worry about it too much. Alright, so that's what we've got for today. I definitely appreciate you tuning in and looking. I'll try to post these a little bit more regular than I have been. I know my son likes when I do Tasty Cake 1234. If you get a chance, TASTYKAKE 1234, and that is his YouTube channel. I know he's working on some stuff right now. Would definitely appreciate it. Even if you just hop over and like 1 or 2 things, I'm telling you right now, you would definitely make his day. So, thanks again, and take it easy.